kitchen. And today I'm just real excited, Smack the Squad, and any new guests and whoever's watching. I appreciate your time. I just want to say one thing. If you like what you see and you like the video, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I have many delicious recipes coming out. Where the smackers, y'all, because we smack up on these recipes, you guys. We take them up a notch and we take them to another level, you guys. So when you're in the kitchen at home, you can have it your way. You know what I mean? You can add what you like in it and take it up a notch. Sometimes restaurants, they don't because it's not cost effective. So you guys, we're going to jump right in. We're going to go to the other side. I have a new addition to our fleet, our cooking fleet. I'm going to introduce you to her. And she's the Duchess. She's brand new, you guys. And guess what? Mama Tia be the only one cooking up in this. She's the Rolls Royce of the pot game. Okay? So we're going to get on the other side and we're going to get that crack a lacking up in this kitchen. Hang on and stay on the ride. Okay, you guys. So we back. And this right here is called the Duchess. And I say something very special to cook in this. Today, our menu is going to be cream of crab soup. Why? Because I just had weight loss surgery, you guys, and I only can eat soft foods, and I love cream of crab soup. So we're just going to jump right in. We're going to turn this pot up to a high, on a high flame, and she heating up. First off, in the pot, you use a stick of butter. Now, I didn't pull a stick of butter out, but I had this. And like a good cook would do, I just improvise. Baby butter is butter. So, I'm putting it in here. I'm not measuring. But you guys, you use a stick. I'm putting it in here because I can alter this recipe any way I want to. And that's the kind of cook that I'm trying to, teach and do tutorials, is that in this kitchen, I'm in control and I'm the boss. I'm the boss, yes. So, I put in here what look like to me a stick and a half of butter, which is fine because I'm trying to make a big pot of this because I'm going to eat it during the week. I'm going to freeze some. And I'm going to use my containers, y'all. So starting out in this Dutch oven, it doesn't do well with dry. So we want to make sure the flame is up. And make sure you have your oil, whatever your choice of oil might be when you cook this recipe. I put butter in here, but whenever you cook in here, make sure your oil is in your Dutch oven. And we just heating that up, you guys. And we're going to make this real quick for you guys. But it's going to be a good quickness. Okay, on this plate right here, I have my diced onions. I pre-game, you guys, because some people say the video is too long. And my celery. But honestly, you guys, the video is about food, but it's about the getting to know me too. It's about us cooking together and collabing together. One of the people asked for garlic bread, and I told her, sure, we can do garlic bread. That's a simple recipe, so that'll be coming. But honestly, I don't want to miss a step because I want my tutorials to be for the average, ordinary person. If they never cooked before, if they're a beginner cook, on all the way up to just a cook that's just looking for tips and hacks. Like honestly, when I do tutorials, you guys, I'm not looking at the method because I know the basis of cooking. I'm looking for seasonings and different techniques, you guys. So my video tutorials is going to be for beginners. So if you're a little bit fast, don't think I'm going to say don't watch me, because I want you to watch Mama Tia. Because you still always can learn something. I watch anybody, and I talk to anybody about their good recipes. I say, what you put in it? I try it and see what it did. So I can learn from anybody. I don't care, beginner or veteran. I'm always looking to bump up and smack the hell out these recipes. So, I'm not going to say don't watch me. What I'm going to say is do something smart. Fast forward, and if I talk too much, turn down the volume. But the key to life is go where you have to go to get what you want to get. So if you don't like my talking and I take too long, it's a beautiful feature on your phone that can fast forward to where you need to be. And let the rest of us learn. So let's get the crack elected. Okay. We're going to go on the other side because you guys, I want y'all to look deep down in this pot and see what Mama T's doing. So, meet me on the other side. And if you watch me, the other side means just a different angle so you guys can see what I'm doing very clearly, without a doubt, because I want you guys to get the best results because they call me Mama T because most people listen to their mama. Okay, now I'm turning the flame down on the medium high because all I wanted to do really was melt that butter, get that butter prepped for the next step. Okay, you guys, so I'm giving y'all a better angle. I turned the butter down because it was moving a little faster than me. Now I'm gonna turn it back up. And as you can see, we coated the whole bottom of this pan with butter, baby. Butter make everything better. So now we're just going to drop all this goodness and flavor in the butter. Okay, you guys, and while I'm doing that, I want y'all to go watch my tutorials on my egg rolls. They dropped and they're doing pretty good. And it was a pretty good fix. Now, before you get into the egg roll, I want you to know egg roll ain't no easy. It's not an easy recipe. It's very tedious. It's easy for its ingredients, but very tedious. The wrapping, the frying, the meat. And I did 3 different times, you guys. And also, I have a water video come out. How to make your own infused strawberry infused water. Good for your body to flush without buying all these detox teas. I did an aloe, good for your skin. You see my skin? And I'm using that for my surgery, you guys. So any knowledge that I have that's good, and I think that is will be beneficial to my family because we the Smack the Squad family. I'm just going to hand it over to you. You just got to spend a little time with me. Just a little time. Whatever you have, I appreciate it. So we're going to get these all caramelized down and seasoned. And while it's doing what it's doing, I can just go over the seasonings quick for you guys. You will be needing whipping cream of your choice. This is just what I could get in the market, and I'm grabbing a hold of anything. You know, I get different whipping creams, but I'm using this tonight, and we'll use all of it. Although we use fresh onions, I'm still going to use onion powder. I'm going to use, I'll be using seasoned oil. A little Cajun, you guys, just a little bit. And I thought I had pulled out the Grand Puba. I have garlic, but I'm going to use the minced garlic in this. And actually, I'm going to be putting that in now. So it can be getting seasoned by the onions and the celery. Is in the pot. And so if you have fresh garlic, then you can use that. But honestly, I get tired of buying fresh garlic. And then I don't get back to it or whatever. So minced garlic, I like that. And I like the powdered garlic. But if you want, your garlic fresh, then by all means, you could use fresh. But I start, once I learned about the minced garlic, I'll do that and I'll do garlic powder. So we're gonna go in and what we say on this channel, if you knew, this is called a dusting. And that was a little like heavy dusting, this garlic, you guys. And instead of me using salt, we're gonna use Old Bay. So I'm just putting in my favorite. Now whatever your favorite is in your hometown, it could vary depending. Use your favorite. We put a little bit of that in there. It cannot hurt. So now we're going in with the pepper. And you guys, if you knew, again, I don't do no measurements. Real cooks don't measure. They really don't. Bacon, they do. Because you can eyeball it and you can adjust it accordingly. This is the Cajun. Nothing big. We're going in a light dusting with that. And I'm only using Cajun because I like a low heat. You can omit that depending on your preference to taste. Onion, so you won't be omitting this stuff. This is important. That's why we have the onion, then we had the celery. This is like the base of the seasoning, you guys, right there. And I'm looking for my Old Bay because that is the grand pooper baby of this recipe. So we know we need that. And here she goes. So whenever there's the grand pooper on my channel, she is the one, okay? So we gonna go in real heavy with the grand pooper. And baby, let me tell y'all something. This smell good already. So guess what? I'm on the right street. I'm on the right street. Okay. This stuff smell good. There ain't nothing in it. We ain't did nothing. Look at that. So let me say this to everyone. This is my soup and whoever wants it. Because when I cook a lot and I try to give some away. I try to bless people with my love and my goodness and my skill. I don't know if my son wants some or not. But the thing I want you to know, all this down in here, when you get to the end, if you really don't want onions or anything in your soup, you would take a strainer and you would drain it before you add your crab meat in. So you would drain all this out. But because of who I am, by the time this stuff cooked down, it's going to be so tasty. I like vegetables and I like, a little texture to my food. So I'll be leaving mine in here for the soup. But when you get it at the restaurant, they'll drain all this out. Take a strainer and they'll drain all this out. So we just letting this cook on down. And you guys, we're gonna see you in a few minutes. But stay on this train. Cause we're going somewhere fast and this ain't gonna take long, you guys. And I almost forgot, you guys. Let me finish telling you what else you would be needing. Okay, you see this here? I have chicken stock. Now I don't know what the markets think they doing or whatever, but I'm using the essentials because to me, chicken stock is chicken stock. Okay, so that's what I'm using, and I put enough goodness in here; it don't much matter. So I'm using chicken stock, and I will be adding a regular milk to the recipe, to the heavy whipping cream, and I'm going to use about 6 bouillon cubes. So, and if you know anything about them, they take a little time to unravel, so I won't be doing that on camera, but I am going to be using them. So, we're going to let this simmer on down, and you guys, I'm going to see you on the other side. Okay, you guys, something very important, and I'm getting ready to do it off camera, and this is very important. This is a cup of flour, you guys. So what I'm going to do, while I incorporate this flour in, I'm going to just stir and just keep stirring. And you just want to incorporate that in. And all you can smell is that goodness, baby. All you can smell. So we're gonna hit it with the chicken broth. Loosen that out. Let that cook. And this smells amazing. It really did. I think it's the must be I don't know why I got a lapse of memory. The celery, you guys. And you just want to keep stirring and cooking that flour. And keep stirring. And really I could whisk it if I had my rubber whisk out. I'm sure I have it, yeah. Because we dare not put no steel or silver on the Duchess, baby. This pot costs more than a lot of stuff in my house, baby. She is the Mercedes of pots. And baby, I'm proud of her because I wanted her there. I watched it go down on sale. And so we just gonna just dump all that in there. We gonna stop playing because we ain't playing no games up in this kitchen today. None. We come to make some Maryland crab soup, you guys. We come to slay the soup, baby. Yes. And we ain't gonna play with it. Not at all. Okay, so you see the consistency of it? No lumps in there, smooth. So you know, just keep adding in your flour, adding in your flour. And we have some more to add on. And you just keep stirring that on in there like so. Just keep stirring it. So we're going to switch utensils. But we're going to whisk this on around, baby. Get this up in there. Get this goodness up in there. Because we're going to get ready to add in our heavy whipping cream. And from there, we're already on this street. We're going to get us a taste and see what it needs. And I'm heavy on seasoning, so I'll let you know. And if you don't like a lot of seasoning, now, as you know, we didn't put any salt in here, and I'm not. Because we use garlic and we use a host of other stuff. So, and Old Bay is kind of salty enough. And then the crab have a little saltiness to it. But baby, this whisk getting it in. It gives it a whole nother whip. So, and I have a wired whisk. But then you can see this is rubber because I don't want to scratch up the coating on this Dutch oven. And I'm not going to scratch it. And guess what? And ain't nobody cooking up in this bad boy but me. Because it is truly the Mercedes of the pots. But this soup is turning out, baby. Delicious. I love it. You hear me? I used to pay for this at the restaurants. I used to be like, I wonder if I could cook that. And this is just a simple recipe, you guys. Look at that. Simple. Now we're gonna go in And we're gonna put our whip, our heavy whipping cream right up on in there. And I ain't playing no games. I'm putting it all up in there. Because depending on how much you making, you can use a half a quart. And we're gonna whip that all in there. But I want a full pot of this cream of crab, baby. Look at that cream turn. Look at that. Ah. And I know for sure I'm gonna add some more Old Bay, and I'm gonna put some Cajun in there. But you guys, I got you to the basis of this recipe. Cause the only thing we're gonna add in now is we're gonna taste it. Now I'm adding in a little bit more flour because I'm making a bigger pie. So as this cooks on down, it's going to thicken up. And you're gonna turn your flame down on low and let it just simmer. You don't want no burnt on your cream gravy. No indeed. And like I said, I didn't add them in yet, but I'm going to be adding bouillon cubes, and that was another reason why I didn't do salt. And what that does is just chicken is not nothing that once you put it in here, it has a distinct taste, but it has a more savoriness that gives it flavor. And that's what you want. You just want everything flavored. Now, we're going to smack up on this recipe, of course, because let me tell you something. They're not going to give you shrimp in a restaurant. They're going to give you the bare minimum so they can make a profit. But when you're cooking at home, you're not making no profit. So, baby, we're going to smack this. We're going to put a lump crab meat in there. We're going to add a little cheese on top. We're going to garnish it. And we're going to smack it and put shrimp in that cream of crab. All we got to do is wait for that to cook and thicken up. It has right now. It has a floury taste, but that's why you just let it simmer and you keep whisking it because as you whisk, the floury taste will just come on out. And we're gonna put our bouillon cubes, and we're gonna come right back, and we're gonna show you how it thickens up as it cooks. So we'll be right back. Okay, you guys. I went in off camera and I tasted my canvas and it was great. But we here at the Smacker's house, we look for awesome. So what I did was I tasted it and now I've gave you the basic ingredients. But now I'm contouring it to me. I need something busting out on my palate. Like I need this, baby. I hit this like Dustin. This is the Creole. And then I went back in with a little bit more Old Bay because I love crabs. So let me show you the consistency of what a few minutes can do, baby. I done said a million restaurants, 5-star, you name it. Because I'm a restaurant foodie. That's how I got to this cooking. Alright, clean spoon. And even if it's wasn't, this is for me, y'all. Okay. You can see. You cannot see through that spoon. This is the consistency that I like. Now let's say you over poured your flour, for example, and it was too thick. Then you could go in with regular milk and thin this out. So you just gotta know as a cook what to do. Girl, I ain't had no cream of crab on my palate like this. Because the reason why is because a restaurant can't contour it to your taste. They're going to do a basic bland cream of crab with a little bit of Old Bay. But when I tell you, babe, big, I want to double dip this spoon. I swear I want to double dip it. Ain't nobody eating it but me and my daughter. But just for the sake that I'm on camera, y'all, I'm gonna go back in like this, baby. I can't wait. This. Mm, mm, mm. You can't beat that. It's super duper hot. You can see it's boiling over. So we're gonna turn that off. Cause baby, that's right where I need that to be. So when you get it where you need it to be, let me explain y'all how I smack stuff. And that's why I say Mama T style cooking. We have our Maryland lump right here. And then we have our special right here. And I tasted, I went in, just has a crab taste, but a little bit tangy wangy. So my recipe already bumped up with smacklicious with everything. The Creole, I hit it hard with the Old Bay. It ain't gonna make a difference in here. And this how you cut your recipe. So we go in there and we're gonna drop that in there like that. And we're not breaking that up. We're gonna fold that in. And I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. With my thumbnail and with all my bowls that's going with me, I'm topping my bowls off with a lump on top so that I know each and every serving will have lump crab meat in there. And you won't, I always like my food even. And I always say, get these, I'm going to containerize these for the week for me. And I'm going to bless a few people and let them taste Mama T's cooking. So I always buy containers. But you see how I switched the game up? I'm putting all this right here, lump, but this the lump in the can. This is Maryland lump. And they do have two different tastes to your palate. One has a little more fishier taste, but it's not going to matter in this particular dish. So we're just going to fold that in, and there you have it. You got lump crab meat. You have cream of crab lump. And we're going to get a nice thumbnail, you guys. And this thing is done. Any way you want to have it. Add some crackers. Look at that there. Look at that there. And we're just going to put our little pretty on it. Even though I'm going to do it on the thumbnail, I just think it'd be a blessing just to add a little color in there. Just like so. And we're going to do that just like so because you guys are down in the pot. And I want to give you something attractive. And I got to taste this stuff again. I'm just going to rinse this spoon off, baby. It's so good. It's so good. I think I done scorched my mouth trying to get it fresh out the pot. It's so hot. I think I scorched my mouth because it's still burning a little bit. Trying to get some goodness. And ain't nothing but love. Ain't nothing. And it's easy. Simple. You can have this. Baby, I did that. And if you like cream of crab, like I like cream of crab, there you have it. And I'm out, you guys. Stay blessed. Lord bless each and every household with plenty of food, Lord God, and love. And until I see you next time, what I always say, when I knock it out the ballpark, blah, blah, we say, in my house, it's not Mama Mia, but it's Mama Tia. And until next time, I love you. Why? Just for watching. Just for being who you are. Stay blessed. Stay safe, and we're going to see you next time. Look at her. The Duchess. Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she wonderful? Yes, her is. This is our newest fleet, you guys. And look at that goodness up in there. Baby. Right. She right. Okay? She right. And she's been smacked the heck out of. Indeed. Hey, you guys. This is my rendition of cream of crab soup, you guys. And it's delicious. Topped off with some monk crab meat. And we're going to have this water with it. And I'm going to mukbang this thing. We cooked it in this Dutch oven. My brand new part of my brand new fleet, you guys. And just take a look at all that goodness, you guys. So there you have it.